Yes, welcome back. I've managed to survive a week. I'm back for a little bit. Yeah, as I posted yesterday, I'm feeling a bit rough. Still am a little bit. Can't be COVID a second time, can it? Well, it can be, can't it? But yeah, just a lot of snot. Anyway, you don't need to know the details of that. I shouldn't even have gone in there, really. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Got a couple of hours before I have to then go pick the wife up from work. So we'll see what we can do. But the main thing is we managed to get out of here. Lights are on. And yeah, it's been a good long few weeks. Been busy. I've got busy next weekend as well, so I'm really struggling. I need to focus, really. Things have changed at work slightly, so I'm doing different things now. So yeah, I just need to get my head in the game and work out what we're doing, as everybody has in these lives, don't they? We all have things that crop up, and all of a sudden, there goes 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Where have they gone? So, parts have arrived. A lot of bits for the Jeep. Jeep did an MOT. Jeep's now broken. Got to do some videos on that, wait for some other bits to arrive. So I'll do a Jeep update at some point for anyone that's interested in the Jurassic Park Jeep. I know not everyone is, but not everyone's interested in what I do here. Everyone wants minis back. So yeah, still got planning March to go to my dad's for a good few weeks, hopefully at least a week, and play with cars, play with Jeeps, play with minis. So yeah, and hopefully we'll warm up by then as well. All right. I'm going to weld some random bits of metal up. Not random too much, but they are bits of metal which are needed for the Jeep. And then we'll work on the tailgate, I think, and try and get that done, because that's where we left it last time, and I never finished welding it. So yeah, thanks again for all the support. Thank you very much. Okay, sorry if there's a baby crying, it's not mine. Yeah, you may wonder why I was extending a piece of metal, which has nothing to do with Frank. Well, because it's to do with the Jeep. I'm extending it because I didn't have a piece of metal long enough. Your next question is, why did you extend it both ends, Matthew? If you just needed a bit longer, why didn't you just put one on? Well, that's a very good point, but at the time I was out of gas, so I couldn't do it on the day. I cut the bit out. I should have just left it, shouldn't I? But then I cut the piece of metal, and I drilled the holes for the 4 spotlights that need to go on the thing, equally where they're supposed to go. And I just thought, well, worst case, I can just... It's supposed to... This is supposed to be a corner. This is supposed to be like that. Like that. Obviously a lot neater. So I was just going to go, woo, and just do it a little bit shorter. But I was as here with the world, I just felt like doing something, so that's why I drilled the holes wrong. Well, I drilled the holes right, and so I had to end up extending it either side. Massive spotlights, actually, bigger than I thought, so they're going to cover all that anyway, and obviously after that's got to be cut off anyway, as you can see the curve. So that's enough of Jeep work. We're supposed to be doing Frank. Oh look, petrol cans. Hello, arse end of Frank. So, I was thinking of doing some filler work today, but I think it's way too cold for that, really. My nose is freezing. So last time we started fixing this light, and I never finished welding it because I had problems. So yeah, that's looking a lot better. Hopefully it looks like that. It looks better from the camera. Obviously cameras add pounds and all that. So yeah, so let's get some welds back on that, cover up the light, get some welds ready so it can be filled again. And yeah, I think then we need to maybe take the bumper off. There's some welding to be done under here. This is all hollow. It's not the end of the world. It's all cosmetic. I want to get the tailgate in the position where we can say, oh, well, we've done all the welding on it, so we just need a filler. It's the next weekend or whatever, we can take it off, and we can just do some filling on it. Well, way. Okay, it's getting chilly out here. I lifted the boot up because I now need to take the light out. Edit. But while I'm here, something I've been meaning to do before is the ducting that goes into these radiators. I cut 2 holes, but very badly, as in just like they're not circles, they were just like poof, discutted out, hexagon shape. Top ones I didn't even cut out. I screwed the vent adapters on, but never did it. So I'm fancying taking the aluminium out and cleaning those holes up and making them holes. I'll show you when I get it out. Okay, lost audio, so we're dubbing. And you didn't need to know that. So yeah, we've got that out. Now we need to make holes. As you can see here, completely blank, useless. So we just need to make holes in those. Sometimes I use a diamond cutter to make big holes, or we might, this time I think we're going to go with drilling lots of little holes, cut it out, and then grinding it off. But I'm sure there's plenty of other ways. Big old hole saw if you've got one, I suppose. And yeah, different ways of doing it. I'm still talking, Matthew. Yeah, and I think we'll seal these as well. I don't know whether to PK these in or we're gonna, don't know. Hey, okie dokie. Got 1 hole cut. I did loads of drill holes as you saw and got the grind on it. Powered the dentist drill. Let me know if you have other different ways of doing it. You know, as I said, I started cutting the other ones if I get the other ones out in time. I'll show you. I started using a diamond disc cutter just to sort of cut like a giant 50p pence out. But yeah, that'll do, won't it? It'll do, won't it? Does the old air goes in there, comes out the other side. Woo. So I won't time lapse the other one, but I'll get on and do that one. I think I lost a bit of voice on the last video, so I'll have to voice over that. So I don't know if you've been able to tell by that. But again, thank you for everyone that supports me. If you can just hit the like button while you're now here, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you're having for dinner. I'm having Hunter's chicken with homemade chips. Wife doesn't know that yet, but that's what she's going to get. And yeah. If you want to support me, check out the description in any way. There's multiple different ways of supporting me. I think, obviously, when you're doing big holes like that, having a little die grinder like this, little drill, isn't ideal because it's, you know, you want a bigger diameter. I used to have some years ago, but I don't anymore. So yeah, because then it helps follow the contours. This gets trapped, and then you can dig in quite easily. And yeah, really does help if you've got a bigger diameter. But anyway. So they say. Oh, alright, it's getting too cold. I'm going inside. Yeah. Made another hole. I'm good at making holes. So, yeah, that can go up there. That's ready to go on. Yeah, it goes on like that. We'll go put that there. So, yeah. There's a lovely diffuser. Love or hate it. So, we got to just crack on, haven't we? I've been dragging this on too long. I know. It's so hard sometimes just to finish projects off. But yeah, thanks again for all the support. It's just yeah, you just get down days, don't you? Sometimes and you just want to crack on with something more exciting. So we've all been there, haven't we? So I've had an offer from somebody that's got a little bit of land somewhere to actually go take it for a spin at some point. So I think that's one of the aims in the next few months would be to do that. Maybe just a bit of a shakedown, as they say. But yeah, March, April time. Let's get back all in colour. I think we need to find some more space. I've been trying. People, thank you for everyone that's been sending me links to different units and warehouses in the Sussex area. Nothing's just worked out yet. Mostly to do with price, I'm afraid, but it is what it is. Unit space down south is expensive. It is what it. So we shall figure something out. We shall. All right, I'm gonna get inside before I get make my cold worse. So yeah, let us know what you're having for dinner. Let us know your thoughts on anything in life. I'm all good. See you next time.